Guys, Evan Recka is going full psycho crazy and also racist. He's just saying like a bunch of crazy racist stuff. But he's also just gone psycho, man. He's like going off about how he truly is the Jewish hero and how he supports Hamas. And it's like, bro, how are you the Jewish hero? And he tries to explain himself. He tries to justify it being like, yeah, I'm not an NPC. I uh I support both sides. I'm the Jewish hero. It's like, all right, so then where do you do realize Hamas doesn't want the the Jewish people in Israel, right? So what, you want them to go back to Germany? Is that what you want? You want them to just go to Germany? You're the Jewish hero and you want Israel to fall? Like, I don't support any of that. I don't support Israel or Hamas. I think it's all just a bunch of dumb shit. But it's like, bro, you're not the Jewish hero if you support Hamas. Like, you're not some out of the box thinker because you're supporting the opposition of the people you're claiming to be the hero of. You're just dumb. That's it. And we already know you're dumb, but I didn't know you're this psychotic and also racist, like yelling the N-word at people at a McDonald's because they're eating McDonald's. Like, bro, I know you're jealous that I get McDonald's, but you don't gotta take it out on random people. Fucking weirdo. Yeah, Evan Reck is going psycho and racist. Not cool, man. But we're here. We're chilling. We're laughing. I mean, he's a clown, just like Tyree Sneed. These psychotic people, it's sad for them, how their lives are, but, I mean, for people like us, it's just funny to laugh at them. Because they're clowns. They're fucking clowns. Like, bro, you're gonna go to McDonald's
Ooh,
and
look at
stick the middle
that
finger?
slime.
Fuck
It looks
you! Fuck
crystal
you!
clear. Yeah, delicious.
Like, what a pussy. Get out of here.
Go on.
I'm the Jewish hero. I support Hamas. Nah, nigga, you stupid. How you feel about that?
Stop.
I'm not gonna go to McDonald's and yell at random people. Fucking loser, man. Still living with mama, too. Either living with mama or in the hospital. Yeah, these things don't come out. You gotta get away from them. Alright. But nah, for real, you're not no Jewish hero. I don't think that guy's part of the... Oh well, I'll take him out. Alright, and then I'm just gonna take out one more. I need to get to adventure rank 35. Oh, I hate when they do cutscenes.
Is it just Paimon? Or is there a sweet fragrance? Huh? Did you hear that? It seems like it
Yeah,
came
whatever.
from... Uh-oh. It looks...
Skipping all that. And why is it some cutscenes that are completely pointless that get voice acting, and then
dancing in the
some
wind.
cutscenes that actually matter, they don't get voice acting at all? I don't get it. But yeah, no, let's stay on topic. That motherfucker Evan Recka, oh, he's so dumb, bro.
Run away.
He can't even keep a fucking YouTube channel. He wants to be the hero, but he can't even keep a fucking YouTube channel. Like, come on, man. It's simple. Takes very little discipline to keep a YouTube channel. You just gotta not say crazy stuff. And you can't even do that. Because you got no discipline.
Orders given. Orders received.
You're a loser, you got no discipline, and you are not a hero. You just put delusions in your head like Tyree Sneed. Just like Tyree Sneed thinks he's Batman. You put the delusion in your head that you're some type of Jewish hero because you support Hamas. You don't go with the crowd. You're not the NPC. Everybody else is the NPC. Right, Evan Recka? So you're the hero. You're going to save everyone by changing their minds. You're going to make the Jewish people support Hamas and support Palestine. That's what Evan Recka is going to do all the way from America. You're going to make the the Israel people change their mind about Hamas, and everybody. It's just gonna be a magical universe where Evan Recka is the hero, and he makes all the Jewish people change their mind about Hamas, and just a magical world where there's ponies and unicorns. Yeah, you're a fucking dumbass. Get real. Get with the
Thank you
program.
for your help, kind travelers. If you hadn't come to my aid, I surely would have rotted in this cell. Those treasure hoarders. When their mood was good, they'd rearrange those pots of sweet flowers. When they were in a bad mood, they'd rearrange my face.
Oh,
Aw, it was nothing. No need to thank us all at once or anything.
I understand. Don't worry, I will compensate you both. Don't say that. I only escaped this predicament because of you. I'm Meng Dan, a supplier for Mingxing Jewelry in Liyue Harbor. I often walk around these mountains in search of antiques. I never expected that those treasure hoarders would have their eyes on the same ruins that I had. Before I knew it, they'd caught and imprisoned me. Is there anything that you lack? Antiques, treasure, various knickknacks, you name it. Well, as long as you want what I have to offer, of course.
Wait a moment. Actually, we are looking for something.
Huh? And what might that...
Do you have a box that can store presents? We'd like a pretty one. The kind that you can use to store snacks.
that's stupid.
Of course we do. How can one sell antiques without gift boxes? At Mingxing Jewelry, we have the best gift wrapping service in the 7 nations. Now just give me a moment, and I'll let the boss know. You can go see her whenever you require that box.
Great! Paimon's sugar frosted slime now comes in a beautiful package.
That is stupid. How old are you, bro? Just wondering. Still got that gold that you sold before the top? I don't know if that was the top. No, I didn't sell my gold. I'm keeping it all. I got a couple collector's coins too, like with high premiums. So no, I'm holding my gold for a long time. I'm actually buying more gold. Like that's the thing, is that if gold goes down more, I'll just buy more gold because I just have cash on the side. You know, I put away like $40 a day in my savings, and then I don't have anything. I hate holding cash. So once you know you put $40 a day away, after 10 days you have $400. Usually I'll put that $400 in silver. Like right now I got like $500 in my savings account that I'm about to put into silver. So if gold goes down quite a bit, I'll just keep saving in my savings account. I'll just buy more gold. That's my plan. I'm not gonna sell any though. Not until I want to buy like a house or something. But I'm 23. So we gotta go back to this jewelry place to get a stupid gift box. Which is great. Ah! I hate when they do that. Raw meat from the squirrel. I don't think squirrel meat would taste too good. Oh, that's what's up. Sib, I'm not looking to sell. Yeah, I'm in it for the long haul. Like the long haul. At least 5 years. But that's at least. Most likely 10 years. Like I'm 23. I don't think I'll start selling till I'm 33. I'll do trades. Like what I'm thinking of doing recently, the gold to silver ratio went up a lot, so I'm still buying silver. But once the gold to silver ratio goes down to like 70, 80, I'm going to trade a lot of my silver for more gold. Because I need to consolidate it, you know what I mean? I have like 20 pounds of silver and it's just too much. It's getting to be too much. So I need to consolidate my silver into gold. You know, I'll trade like, I don't know, 12, 13 pounds for 2 ounces of gold. So I will do trades, but I'm not going to sell any of my gold and silver. Just trades, you know what I mean? I finished 100%, 5.5, 4 days after it was released. They make the game too easy for exploration. I finished 100% of 5.5. Oh yeah, that's that new update. That was like 26 gigabytes. I don't know what they added. I don't even know what they added. But yeah. Yeah, that update was like 26 gigabytes on my PS5. It's like, what the fuck is this? This game is already so large. They added 26 gigabytes. Crazy. I think a collector's item for 378 now. It's selling for 850. Well, gold collector items are legit. Yeah, yeah, for sure. I got those two. I don't know if you've seen that. I haven't made a
Explore.
video on them
Let's
yet.
see
I'm
what's
definitely gonna
inside.
make a video on them. I just want to do like an impressive video where I have a, you know, that's why I'm saving my videos. Because once I've really built my stash up more, I want to make another video. But yeah, I did post the community posts about those two coins that I got. They only made 5,000 of those coins. The cool thing about them too is so how it works usually with coin collections, right? Usually they'll do four. They'll do four coins, one every year. That's the same thing with my silver coins I got. You know those anime coins? There's only four of them, but those ones are less rare. Or those ones, there's only 999 of each season. Where for the gold coins I got, there's 5,000 for each year. But the 2024 one is really unique compared to the 2021, 2022, 2023 ones. So it's a 4-year set, and they made 5,000 of each year. I have 2,000. I have two of the 2024 ones.
Whoa! Can I have
So
some?
that's really
Spread the
exciting
luck
because the
around.
2024 ones are really unique. They're the only ones with King Charles on the back, and don't get me wrong, I prefer Queen Elizabeth over King Charles. But given the previous 3 years, you know, 2021, 2022, 2023 had Queen Elizabeth, 2024 is the only one of the set that has King Charles, and then 2024 is the only one that has one Maple Leaf instead of two. So there's a bunch of unique things about the 2024 coin in the set, and I have two of them. They only made 5,000 of them total. It's the Klondike set, the Canadian Royal Mint Klondike set, and yeah, the 2024 was the last year of the set, and I got two of the 2024 ones. So I'm really excited about that. They cost a lot of money. They cost like $4,450, but the cool thing about that is I got them like 2 or 3 weeks ago when gold was at like 4,200. So right now gold, even with it down, is at like 4,300. So I only paid like $150 premium for each coin. But at one point gold got over 4,500, 4,500. So at one point even spot price was above the premium, which is really cool. I'm sure it'll go back above it again. I don't know when, but it'll go above it again. Gold actually has gone up so much against silver, so I've thought about trading some of my gold for silver, but I just like gold way more. Gold, in my opinion, is way more pretty than silver. It's way easier to like stash away. Yeah, so I do kind of right now want to trade some of my gold for silver, but I don't know. It's a hard choice because I don't want to be holding a shit ton of silver. I'm already holding more than I'd like to be holding. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of silver. I think I'm gonna get more into collecting silver coins, like the more rare coins, because silver's just so cheap. You can get so much of it for cheap. I don't like it. Like I said, I have like 20 pounds of silver now, and it's not ideal. I don't like it. But yeah, the thing about it is the gold to silver ratio right now. What I was thinking of doing, why I wanted to trade some of my gold for silver, is because the gold to silver ratio right now went to like 103 to 1. So for every 1 ounce of gold you can get 103 ounces of silver. So what I was thinking is just trading 1 or 2 ounces of gold for like, you know, silver. And then if the gold to silver ratio goes back down to 70 or 80 where it normally is, I could get like a half ounce of gold for free, or like an ounce of gold for free. If I trade 2 ounces of gold for silver, and then the gold to silver ratio goes back down to like 80, I get like an ounce of gold for free. So that's what I was thinking of doing, but if I trade 2 ounces of gold for silver, I'm gonna have so much fucking silver. And I like gold more than silver, so I don't know. I don't know what to do. But that's what I was thinking of doing. Hi. Damn, 20 pounds? That's legit stack well, don't sell for real. Yeah, for 23 it's good. I'm proud of myself, but you'll see some people on YouTube who have like those Amex bars or whatever they're called, and one of those bars is like 80 pounds, 70 pounds. Just one of those bars. They're like really heavy. My uncle, I think, has one of those bars. He told me he has like a 70, 80 pound bar. I don't know what it is. I never got to see it. I've never been to his house in a long time since I was a kid. But one of my uncles collects a lot of gold and silver, and he said he had one bar that was like 70 pounds too. So I mean, I have 20 pounds in total. So for 23, it's good, especially since I have way more money in gold than silver. But yeah, even 20 pounds is too much. I don't like it. I like the coins. I do like the coins. I'm a fan of silver coins. When it comes to bars, it's the same with gold. I don't like gold bars either. I'm just a big fan of coins. Coins look so good. And see, the problem with silver is, you know, you can collect so many silver coins. It's not a good thing. To a lot of people, that'd be a good thing. Like I know a lot of people who can't afford silver, so they'll collect copper. That's why I call copper collectors poor. Because like for me personally, I collect silver, and to these people, silver is like expensive and stuff. And to me, it's like I get too much silver. It's too cheap for me. Like ideally, I would like silver to be like $300-400 an ounce. Then it would be harder to collect, right? And then it would be like, okay, so if I have 5 pounds of silver, that's at least worth, you know, $10,000-20,000, 5 pounds at a couple $100. But right now, it's like I got 20 pounds of silver, and it's only a little over $10,000. Like, come on, 20 pounds of silver, it's only like a little over $10,000. Like, Jesus, silver is just so cheap. I don't like it. That's why I call copper collectors poor, though, because it's like, bro, if I was collecting copper, holy shit, I would have hundreds of pounds of copper. That would suck. Like, where am I going to put hundreds of pounds of fucking copper? I don't know.
Hey there! A guy called Mung Dan told us that we could get a nice and shiny box from your store.
Mm.
Uncle Mung already told me about it. Thank you both for saving him. Many of the best goods in our store were found by Uncle Mung. If anything were to happen to him, it would be impossible for us to continue doing business.
I bought the 2023 Good Luck 5 gram gold pamp, and they make 5K as well. Yeah, yeah. I'm not a fan of fractional gold because anything under 1 ounce is considered fractional. But if you're gonna go for fractional gold, at least go for anything above 1 gram, right? I think I have that 2.5 gram pamp bar, or maybe that's a 5 gram. I forget. What I think 2.5. Yeah, I think it's 2.5, and that one's a decent size. Yeah, that's my only pamp bar. I'm excited though to get my silver coins in, guys. So, what's it called again? Gold and Silver Canada. So they actually sold out of the winter collection. Yeah, this website. This website's really cool if you want to get into collector's coins. Like they got a lot of cool collector's coins, but what I'm getting into is the manga series. And the manga series, look, so it's a 4-set series. These are the 4 sets, right? The 4 coins. The only one I ordered so far is the winter one. It's supposed to be arriving not this Monday, but the Monday after. You know, it's Saturday today, yeah. So like 9 days, I should have the winter one in. I'm gonna test it, see if it's real. If it's real, I'm gonna get the other ones. But yeah, obviously they're way over spot price because like spot price right now is like 42 Canadian dollars. Yeah, it's 42 Canadian dollars, and they're charging 180. And with shipping, I actually paid $214 for this. But what my plan is to do, because if you order anything over $600, they'll give you free shipping. So I'm gonna order the whole set. I'm gonna order the whole set plus an extra coin to get the free shipping if the winter one's real. I didn't want to buy them all, not knowing if this website has a lot of good reviews, and they actually ship from Quebec. They ship the coin from Quebec, so I'm pretty sure it's legit. Like Quebec is in Canada. I don't think they're scammers, but we're gonna find out. But yeah, I ordered this, and look, they're out of stock. So I guess they only got one. They only had one in stock. They only had one in stock. So yeah, because of me, they're out of the winter ones right now. I think all the other ones are in stock, but they probably only have one in stock for all the other ones. So I'm hoping they don't sell out. But we'll see. If they sell out on this website, I'll just go to another website. But yeah, they sold out the winter one, but it's really cool because it's from Cook Island, and Cook Island is kind of over by New Zealand, so it's from a legitimate mint. And if you look here, it's a low quality image, but look, on this side they have spring, on this side they have winter, like this is the back, on this side they have autumn, and then summer. So on the back, it's $5. Like it has legal tender value in Cook Island. Really cool. Cook Island actually is known for making. Bro, the crazy thing about this is you think there would be a lot of anime silver coins because you know silver has 2D art and silver is pretty popular and anime is really popular. So you think there would be a lot of anime silver coins, right? There is none. There's pretty much no silver anime coins. Like these are super rare, so that's why I had to hop on this set because you can't find any anime coins out there. There's barely any. Like I on the internet, I could only find like 6 or 7 different anime coins. Most of them were just Naruto and bullshit I don't want. I wanted like a cute anime girl, and that's what I'm getting with this. I wanted like a cute anime girl coin, and look, it's a whole set. So I'm really happy. I hope they're real. And they only made 999 of each season. I'm really excited to get this. Oh yeah, it comes in like a box and a case, and it comes with a certificate and a really nice holder. I'm super excited for this set. I'm gonna get it tested. Hopefully it's real. I only ordered the winter one, so I'll have the winter one. But I actually, if you look on YouTube too, there's not a single video on YouTube with the winter one. I could only find the spring and autumn one. I couldn't find, or no, the summer. Yeah, the spring. Yeah, I think I could find the summer and the autumn one. I didn't find the spring or the winter one on YouTube. So there's not a single video on YouTube of these coins. So once I get the full set, I'm gonna make a video on the coins. I'll probably make a video once I get the winter one too. But I'll be the only one on YouTube who's made a video of the full set. So that'll be really cool too. To be the only one on YouTube to do that, that's gonna be amazing. Um, and yeah, you could see there's like other anime coins. There's One Piece. There's like these ones, but there's like no anime girl ones. Like these are anime girl obviously, but I don't know. That's more of like the 70s style anime, 70s, 80s. You know, this is more modern looking. And then of course there's Naruto and shit. I like Naruto and stuff, but these coins look cheaply made and like garbage. So yeah, I'm uh I'm getting this whole set. I can't wait. Those are some nice coins. Yeah, they're really nice. Yeah, I paid $80 over spot, but since it was collector's item, the price at the time didn't matter. Copper stackers, yeah, copper stackers. I like the fact coins have actual dollar value. Same here, yes. And I think they're tax exempt. I'm pretty sure in Canada, if you make money on your gold bars, you have to pay taxes. But I'm pretty sure the coins are tax exempt. So if you make money on the coins, even though it's the same thing, you don't have to pay taxes on the coins, but you have to pay taxes on the bars. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I'm not selling my gold for a long time, so I'm not worrying about it. Even when I sell my gold, I don't know if I'll report it, if you know what I mean. But how have you been? Are you still not allowed out of the house? Yeah, I'm not allowed out of the house, man. I got a court date coming up on the 9th. So I gotta go to court. Oh my, I got groceries on the way, guys. My groceries are gonna be here in a
Here,
little bit.
this can.
Yep, yep, yep. Hang on
I'll
a
leave the
moment.
stream going, but
Sure. Please help your.
I'll have to get
This
my
clay pot looks really awesome.
I'll have to get my groceries in like 10 to 20 minutes. What did you pay $80 spot over? One day I hope to have a pirate's amount of gold. Same here. Except um I'm very how would you call it, like meticulous? Is that the right word about my gold? Where bro, I don't even want fingerprints on my gold. Like not a single fingerprint, because then you got to wipe it off, and ugh, I don't like doing that to my gold. I'm very careful with my gold. So unlike a pirate, where you know pirates will throw their gold in the air, and I don't know what pirates did honestly, but they did not care about gold as much as I did. Plus the gold back during the pirate days was a lot less pure, so it was stronger. You know, pure gold is very malleable. So even the slightest drop can dent it. Whereas the older gold, that's the nice thing about the older gold, although it's a lot more ugly in my opinion. Like older gold from 100 years ago and over, it's a lot more ugly in my opinion, but it is stronger. That's why they don't make jewelry 24, like pure gold, 24 karat. It's because gold is just so malleable. But yeah, Thanks for the mod. Yeah, no problem, man. Cook Island is over by New Zealand. Pretty cool little island. Yeah, yeah. You reminded me. You reminded me. Yeah, look at their currency. They make a lot of cool currency. That's what I mean. That's what I was getting into with my ramble. I kind of got off topic. But yeah, Cook Island, that's why they're the only real mint that has made anime coins, because look at their currency. Cook Island currency. They have very exotic, weird looking currency. So they, see, look, this is their currency in Cook Island. That's what their bills look like. Look, it even has a boob on it. So it's like, I don't even know if I can show that on YouTube. It's currency, educational purposes, guys. But yeah, they have very exotic currency. So that's why Cook Island is the only mint that has ever made anime coins. Like if you search up anime silver 1 ounce coin, there's none. There's like barely any because like there's steel ones. A lot of these are steel or a lot of these are fake. Like they're on eBay. Don't trust eBay. Never buy silver on eBay, guys. That is stupid. But when you look for like, this is actually the first one I found. This is a bar. This isn't a coin. I was gonna buy this, and then I found the manga set, the one that I'm buying. But yeah, if you look, there's barely any anime silver coins. You think there would be way more, right? Given how popular anime is, it's a 2D art. And what do you put on silver? 2D art. So you think anime on silver would be super popular. But I don't think my generation and even a little bit older, the millennials, have really gotten too much into gold and silver yet. So I think once I give it 20, 30 years, once my generation's a lot older and the millennials are older, I think anime silver is going to be a lot more popular because I mean, look at all the people in my generation who have anime profile pictures, right? Anime is super popular in my generation and the generation that's a little bit older than me. So I think in like 20 or 30 years, anime gold and silver will be pretty popular. But right now, there's nothing. There's no market for it. So I'm getting into it super early, I think. I got like the first actual anime coins. Like, look. This one's pretty cool. This is a Valentine's Day 1 ounce silver bar. I don't think I'm gonna get it, but it's nice. It has like shimmering on its eyes if you move it in the light. I've seen the video on it. It's pretty cool. This is what I was thinking of getting, and it's actually not too much above spot. It's pretty cheap. I don't actually have a single 1 ounce silver bar. I have 1 ounce gold bars, but I don't have a single 1 ounce silver bar. But yeah, I should still buy this, honestly. It's not. Why is it so cheap? You think it'd be way above spot price, right? I don't know why it's so cheap. I should actually buy this. Huh. No, I'm probably still gonna buy it actually because it's cheap. But yeah, point being, anime gold and silver is not that popular yet. I think it's gonna be a lot more popular in the future. I've seen Yu-Gi-Oh before, but they were low quality. Yeah, that's the thing is the Naruto, the Yu-Gi-Oh, the One Piece. I would never get any of those. Those don't look. They look cheap. You know what I mean? Like that's what I was seeing. Gold, silver, Canada. Like they have that on this website too, the Naruto stuff, and it just looks cheap. I can't explain it. You just gotta know. You just look at it and it's like that looks cheap. I don't want that. Like $126, so it's over double spot price, almost triple spot price, and like, bro, I don't know. That doesn't look very appealing to me. It doesn't look terrible in the pictures, but I don't know. Like it just looks kind of cheap. You know what I mean? There's all the Hokages. It does come in a box. That's pretty cool, but yeah, I don't know. I wanted an anime girl, bro. Cause like, oh yeah, that's only 22 grams. Okay, it's not even 1 ounce, so it's 5,000. So it's a lot less rare too than the anime coins, like the manga coins. And it's only 22 grams. That's terrible for 126 bucks. Yeah, no, not worth that. Not worth it at all. It's not even an ounce. I can't wait to get this coin, bro. Though, bro, like I think I'm gonna get some stands. I'm gonna set it up to like my nightstand. So every night when I'm going to sleep and every day when I'm waking up, I'll get these beside me to look at. Yo, this is art in my opinion. This is cool. This is so cool. It's made by a legitimate mint, so it does have legal tender value. I think it's got the old image of Queen Elizabeth, because that's the old one, her with the crown. The new one, um, 1 ounce silver maple. Hopefully they show the back. Like the new image of her. This is the new image of her. Obviously they do King Charles now because Queen Elizabeth is dead, right? But I think they stopped doing Queen Elizabeth in 2023. That was the last year of Queen Elizabeth. So this is the new image of her. Some people prefer the old one, some people prefer the new one. I prefer the new one. I like this one more. But it seems like way more people prefer the old one. So it's pretty cool. They use the old image. I don't think I have a single coin with the old Queen Elizabeth image. So it's pretty cool because this is a coin from 2024, but they use the old Queen Elizabeth image. So that's pretty cool, right? I think that's pretty cool. Because yeah, this is the new one. This is the new portrait. I like the new one better, personally, but I know more people prefer the old one. So yeah, they use the old image of Queen Elizabeth. And yeah, just a beautiful coin all around. Or this is a 2023 coin? I thought this one was from... Yeah, this is a 2023 coin. Right, yeah, because they still use Queen Elizabeth. That makes sense, actually. If it was 2024, they wouldn't use Queen Elizabeth. That makes sense. Um, yeah, cannot wait to get it. I'm going to be staring at this thing a lot. Yeah, really cool. Anything anime may be a Chinese scam, so be careful with them. No, it's shipped from Quebec. It's shipped from Quebec. I mean, I guess just because it ships from Quebec doesn't mean it's completely legit, but they did use like Canada Post or whatever, it's shipped from Quebec. So I mean, if it's not real, it's pretty easy to trace it back to them in Quebec, right? And that's why I only bought one of them. I didn't buy the whole set, because if I would have bought the whole set in one, I would have got free shipping, right? Because anything over $600 is free shipping. But I didn't buy the whole set just in case it is fake. I am getting it tested once it arrives. So I don't know if we'll be doing an unboxing video on it. I will do an unboxing video, but it'll probably already be open because I'm going to get it tested before I do the video on it. So I am going to get it tested once it arrives. I give it like a 95% chance of being it real. Like I'm pretty confident it's real. But there is that 5% chance where it's fake. I live in Washington State, so there isn't tax on precious metals here. Nice. I paid 80 spot over for 5 gram gold piece. It was... Oh, for 80 gram over spot for a gold piece, it's fractional. Okay, that's not too bad. When I bought that 1 gram gold bar, I mostly did it for the video at that pawn shop. I think I paid $120 over spot for 1 gram. So if you got 5 grams for only $80 over spot, that's not bad at all. But yeah, back when I paid 120 over spot for that 1 gram of gold, gold was like $1,000 cheaper per ounce. So I probably almost already made my money back on that 1 gram gold bar that I bought. But I didn't buy that to make my money back or an investment. I bought that for the video. I wanted to do a video on me buying gold at a pawn shop, so that's what I did. That's good. That's a good price. They don't put effort into designs. Well, one of the reasons. I don't like the Perth Mint. They screwed me over. The Perth Mint, it sucks because they make such nice coins, and even some of their bars are nice. But one sec. I got rid of my Perth Mint bar, guys. I actually don't have it anymore. I hated that bar. I sold it off. Everybody thought it was fake too. Everybody thought it was fake, but no, they gave me full price for it. I sold it when it was at like 4,200 Canadian dollars gold. So, but yeah, everybody thought that bar was fake. It was real. They just look like shit. They just look like complete shit. This is the same one I had. They look like shit. Like Perth Mint. If you look at something like, let me search up Dragon Gold 1 ounce Perth Mint. Like something like a dragon coin from the Perth Mint looks so stunning, so good. Like yeah, look at that. Look how fucking cool that looks, bro. They got a bunch of Dragon ones. Look at this one. It's a 1/10 ounce, but still. Fucking so cool, right? They make such good coins. And then you look at their bar, and like, ew. Ew, what is wrong with them? What was going through their head when they make shit like this? Like, damn, that's so cool. And then they make their bars look like this. Like, ew. They need to fix their bars. They look like garbage. It's so trash. Seriously, it's so trash. I was even, like, just from the comments, I was even starting to think my bar was fake, which is why I sold it, because it's like, bro, I don't want to be holding onto this thing that's over $4,000 and have the chance of it being fake. So I went in there, they tested it again, they all said it was real, and I just said I wanted to sell it. So I sold it. I don't have the Perth Mint. I also sold my Asahi bar, too. Asahi 1 ounce gold. These bars actually look pretty nice. I like these 1 ounce gold bars. The reason I sold it is because there was a tiny scratch on the back, which I didn't like. You know, I had one of these bars. I sold it. These bars are pretty nice. I don't mind these bars, but just the back of it had a tiny scratch on the gold, which I didn't like. So I got rid of that bar too. But that's how I got my Klondike bars. That's how I had the $10,000 to get. That's how I had the $10,000 to get my Klondike bar. Yeah. So see, look, this is the 2022 one. EO. See, look. So this is why I'm not going to collect the whole set. The whole set, they have this. Look. So this is the DNA maple right here, but then the whole set, besides the 2024 one, they all have this maple in the middle, right? This is the 2021 one. And look, this is the 2023 one. You see how they all have that maple? See what I'm talking about? How they all have this maple right here? They have two maples. Look, the 2024 one, which I have two of. Where's the 2024 one? This one. I have two of these. Look, you don't see it. Look, there's only one maple, right? So the 2024 one is very unique. All the other ones have Queen Elizabeth on the back. The only one in the set that has King Charles is the 2024 one. The 2024 one doesn't have the maple, and they only made 5,000 of these, and I have two of them. So I'm really happy with this coin because obviously it's a 4-year set, but the 2024 one is the most unique one, and I think it's the most pretty looking one. It's the final one that they made, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I have two of them. But yeah, I got rid of my Perth Mint bar and my Asahi bar. So yeah, it has King Charles on the back. It's the only one in the set with King Charles on the back. I'm not gonna take it out of the packaging. I'm gonna leave mine in the packaging. I can't, man. I can't bring myself to cut open the packaging. I can't. I'm not gonna do it. I'm leaving it in the packaging. But yeah, the coolest thing about these coins too, my favorite part is that they're also 5/9s. 5/9s. So that means they're 99.999% gold. This is like the highest purity on the market. This is as a gold collector, this is the highest purity coin you can ever get right now. 5/9s. It doesn't go higher than 5/9s. That's the highest purity you can get. So cool. So cool. But yeah, I'll be making videos on these. I got a bunch of videos of gold and silver coming out soon. Ew, look at that coin. That coin looks like shit. Why did they put that on it? Yeah, my coin collection's coming along nicely. I got a lot of rare coins now. For real, I need a display case to show off my collection. True, yeah. There's so many beautiful collector's coins out there. It was content. That's how I found your channel. The coins look good though. Yeah. The bar is just weird. Yeah, I don't know why it's weird too because the Perth Mint makes many different types of bars, but that's their most basic bar. Perth Mint gold bars. I've seen the Perth Mint where they'll make a bunch of unique bars, but their basic bar is this one. This is the basic one they sell. That's the easiest one to find. But they do sell some like unique bars which look good. But their basic bar looks like shit. Yeah. I don't know. I think the Canadian Royal Mint is the best mint on the planet. It's not just because I'm Canadian. I don't even like Canada. See, look, this is a Perth Mint Dragon bar. Like that's really cool. Like, look, when they make it about a fucking dragon, it's like, damn, I kind of want that. But when it's just their basic bar like this, it looks like garbage. And look, the packaging. The biggest thing too is the packaging. So the packaging has that weird shimmer on it. It just looks fake all around. The real ones even look fake. They're like, this one's real. Like this one's real, you can tell based on the swan. These are really nice. You can tell based on the lettering. The fake ones have really shitty, like blurry lettering and stuff. So this one's real. You can tell it's real, but just with how low quality and shitty it looks fake, right? Yeah. Not a fan of the Perth Mint bar. Glad I got rid of it. Also, Perth Mint bars are the most commonly faked bars. I did research on it. These are the most commonly faked bars on the planet. So that also doesn't help. The fact that it looks cheaply made and it's the most commonly faked. Yeah. Glad I got rid of it. I think the Canadian Royal Mint is the best mint on the planet. Like even if you look at the Canadian Royal Mint bars, Canadian Royal Mint 1. Oops. No. No. Like the Canadian Royal, I have 3 of these. They're really nice. I like the Canadian Royal Mint bars. They're pretty nice. But their coins are better. Just like the Perth Mint. The coins are always better. Which is why the bars have lower premiums, because less people want them. Canadian Royal Mint bars are still pretty nice though. I still got all mine in the packaging. I haven't taken anything out of the packaging. Ooh, this one looks fake. Not just because the XXX there, but you can see these lines. The real ones have these lines, but they're less defined. That's the thing. I was looking at fake Canadian Royal Mint bars to see what they look like. And yeah, the fake ones have these really prominent lines. That's easy to tell. Whereas the real ones look more like this, right? Where it's you can see there's still lines there, but it's not as defined. The fake ones have those like really defined lines. So like, this is a real one. Yeah. Cool. Kangaroos and a swan. Yeah, the Perth Mint. Such a weird bar, right? Yeah, the kangaroos on the back and then the swan in the front. And then the way it says 999 gold looks so cheap. It's not like shiny or anything. It just, yeah, it looks weird. Those are my dream coins. The Perth Mint coins? Yeah, the Perth Mint has some really nice coins. Something about mining on a gold coin. Yeah, yeah, the Klondike bar. Yeah, it's a 4-year set about the gold rush that happened in the 1890s, like the 1800s. So well over 100 years ago. That's during the gold rush. That's what it's about. Because the gold rush was apparently only 4 years. So they made a 4-year series in 2021 all the way to 2024 about the gold rush that happened in the 1800s. So that's pretty cool. I need to get a 5/9 fine coin, just something about it being the purest. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's more so like a novelty, right? It's kind of a novelty. It's really not any more pure. It's barely any more pure than 4/9s or 3/9s. Just a tiny bit more pure. Like you would literally need a microscope to be able to tell, and even with a microscope, you would barely be able to tell, right? But it's just something about the novelty, right? About having the purest coin on the planet. Something about it, it's like, damn, that's so cool. The dragon coin bars. Yeah, the dragon coin bars are nice.
If
The
we
wafers.
use an Antiques, it's time!
Oh, yes. You might.
Woohoo! It'll look great! Now the...
You know, the crazy thing though is that the 5.9s have some really high premiums, man. Um, they got some crazy high premiums. Because if we look on the Canadian Royal Mint web, you can't even buy it on the Canadian Royal Mint website. You need to be like a store. They only sell to stores and stuff. They're out of stock, so yeah, they're all sold out. So they'll never make any more of these. They're already in circulation. It's such a beautiful coin. It really is. Mm. But yeah, they only sell these to like stores and stuff. They didn't sell them to individual people. But let me show you the premiums. Let me show you the premiums on these. They're crazy. This is the 2022 one. Oh, this website's not bad. Only 45.20. That was spot price the other day. 45.20 is not too bad, given that spot is okay. So it's like a $200 premium. That's still not bad for the rarity. And oh, my driver's here, guys. My Instacart driver. One sec. Hello. Okay. Like, are you on the side? Alright, I'm back. Um, yeah, I just got all my groceries and got quite a lot. Sorry for leaving the stream there. So I got these chicken tacos that fell out of their packaging. I'm gonna upload the video on it. It just happened. Um, yeah, they're like pre-made chicken. They're not pre-made, but they're like pre-cooked or something. Chicken tacos, and they fell out in the bag. So I gotta eat these as soon as possible, cause yeah. Um, so how am I gonna do this? This is annoying. I don't got much room on my table here. Alright, so I think how I'm gonna do it is I'm just gonna take one of these tacos. Holy shit! How many tacos is there in this one fucking thing? Sour cream? Okay, so just take some of that shit out. What type of chicken is this? They like heavily seasoned it. Alright, sour cream. Put some of that on there. Sour cream doesn't even fucking come out. Oh, that's way too much. Fuck. Who made this shit? It's such a fucking mess. Mmm. Motherfucking terrible idea. Oh man, I'm addicted to Pepsis. Pepsi and Coke, so good, but they're literally pitch black. I don't think there's not many drinks out there that are worse for you than Pepsi and Coke. Mm. I'm leaving. See you. All right, take care, Nathan. I'm eating some chicken tacos right now. Mm. took a pill to Ibiza to show Avicii I was cool. It's all about the culture, guys. Yeah. This guy, that guy took a little too long to fly away. What's this?
According to Kuching, this is what we should say. Excuse me, do you sell the moon here?
Yes. How many would you like?
It's not convenient to speak of numbers here.
Ah, well said. Please, use this to ascend to the chamber. Yes, speaking of which, are you two the guests that Lady Ningguang has arranged to meet with today?
Yep.
And yet the code they used was not the one for guests, but for the Yuheng. What's going on here?
It's an ambush! It's an ambush! Is it?
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Joyun Karst.
It's Ningguang. Since this is our first meeting, we've prepared a gift. I hope you like it.
Oh, for me. You have my thanks. It seems that I have made things difficult for you, considering that you were supposed to be my guests.
Oh no, it's nothing.
I'm glad you like it too. This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. From this vantage point, one may survey all of Liyue. I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchant's craft. And since becoming the Tianquan, I have spared no effort in hiring the best craftsmen to constantly extend it. At first, it was but the size of one room. Now, it is large enough to blot out the moon in the skies above Liyue. One day, I believe it will overshadow all 7 nations.
This floating palace?
Not many from outside Liyue earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber. But I have been in correspondence with the acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, who spoke highly of you. As such, I have been putting eyes and ears out ever since you reached Liyue.
What?
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on the way to Wangshu Inn.
Okay.
Wait, was Vergoldet one of your people?
Just Vergoldet? No. Everyone at Wangshu Inn is one of ours. At the Guizhang Ballista, yes?
You weren't peeking on us from the skies the whole time, were you?
I fear that peeking would have been a little difficult from this altitude. Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You two are very interesting people, after all. It would be natural to take an interest. Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti. The reason I invited you here was to clear up some misunderstandings.
Badass motherfuckers! What's this? What you doing?
I believe that you've heard of the Archon War. Many gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that did not abate until 2,000 years ago. Much blood was shed, and many lives were lost. In the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Tevat. They built cities and nations on the corpses of the vanquished, and thus began the era of the 7.
Okay.
You can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. It is no natural rock formation. Those are giant spears of rock hurled by Rex Lapis during the war. Beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days, gods that failed to seize the title of Archon. Not only is it true that gods may die, but so too has the membership of the 7 changed over the last 2 millennia. Rex Lapis's passing is an unimaginable disaster for Liyue, but the Order of the 7 will not collapse simply because of that. Another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later. Yet, how are we to forget Rex Lapis? When that time comes, the relationship between the people of Liyue and the gods and Adepti will surely be different from before. Even in a new era, the Liyue Qixing remain Rex Lapis's former subjects. Do you really think us capable of having played a part in his demise? Of lacking the foresight to see the certain repercussions? That day at Yujing Terrace, it was also very sudden. Even I was caught completely off guard. You were there, you no doubt saw. But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. If we do not act against them now, they will surely gain the upper hand. Hiding the Exuvio was a necessary maneuver to take the initiative back, to play the spider while our foes scurry about.
Who's this enemy you're talking about?
What do you think, traveler?
Huh? What are you...
Well answered. The scenery out here is fine indeed, but the wind is a little strong. Our preparations to receive guests within are complete. So please, this way.
I don't know who they're talking about either. We can climb the doors. Oopsies.
Wowee! What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
It was made of nice wood. Wow. pretty nice. How does the water glow? Oh. I'm gonna end it here. Hour and 10 minutes. I usually like to take up more storage than that. No.